How exciting is that to get a revenge on your draw matchup?
Yeah, nobody's satisfied with a draw.
Here we go, another pro that we already mentioned reffing the fight tonight in Danny McIntyre. So these guys are fighting essentially for 2 wins.
Kyle's got to be careful. He almost got caught with a huge right hook when he off of his jab.
Yeah, there's a lot of reach right there. Keaten's got that long reach, but he's getting outlanded right now since the first one.
Chin in the air a bit, and that's...
Yeah. The beautiful thing is that 135, you need a really clean hit to knock somebody out. So we're more than likely going to be watching a lot of, whoa, got blood and a big leg kick. Did you see that?
Nice. Yeah, Taylor's got a nice cut on the bridge of his nose. Oh!
Whoa.
Beautiful kick.
Whoa.
Solid jab from Gatzmer. These guys are banging.
Yeah, this is awesome. I am so giddy. Obviously, you can see Keaten is loving it on the outside, landing those kicks, but he's also trying to get this takedown now for the second time, and he got it.
Be interesting to see because neither guy really show that this is their preferred, area and aspect of fighting with the ground. Both guys seem more comfortable standing and banging.
Yeah. A lot of people attempt these takedowns almost as if they were doing them for points or as if it was some kind of thing that just happens. And
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
kind
really
of an
think about it.
instinct to shoot in when they feel crowded or just uncomfortable in particular situation, or the timing's right there.
Yes, indeed. I've never been a big fan. I had to develop a shot myself because I was never comfortable getting sprawled on it and landing in a bad position. I like the clinch takedowns, more of a Ronda Rousey style, obviously, myself.
I hear you. My personal preference was this, a blast double leg. Just something I was comfortable with. Yeah, it's a personal preference.
Yep.
You with your judo background, you obviously feel far more comfortable in the clinch, and you had a potential to put somebody on their head. So,
yeah. One of my favorite things to do.
Some nice damage done inside of the guard of Gatzmer here by Taylor.
Yeah, he might not be able to finish, but he's definitely winning the round with this.
The crowd's amped for this one, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of support for these guys.
Care about their product and it shows in the results.
They care about their fighters, and I love that because that's a rare commodity these days.
Gatzmer's mouth is wide open. He's got to be careful because he's going to get clipped just like he did there.
Yeah. Yeah, and his mouthpiece is dangling out of his mouth. If you want to do this and you fight one time and in your temporary little mouth guard, get a custom guard after that. It should not be hanging out of your mouth. It does not protect your teeth there, and it does not stop a knockout there.
Big takedown.
Yeah, I mean, reversing the roles from the last round. And it's going to be interesting because if this pressure keeps up, we're going to end up with a third round that decides everything.
Gatzmer in a really good spot here.
Yeah.
Taylor's got to be careful. Not really defending intelligently, just bucking forward. He's giving up his back. He's in a bad spot at risk of being flattened out here.
Oh, the mouthpiece is completely out. Good refereeing here, catching that mouth guard, waiting for a lull in the action, not giving him a break.
Gatzmer wants to drop his hips right now, maybe go to double wrist control and flatten out Taylor.
Yeah, he's going for that body lock, which is, he doesn't even have a little early. He's got to flatten him out first.
That's more like it.
Almost looks like he's trying to chase like an arm.
Yeah, like a chicken wing almost.
Yeah.
Good use of the baseball control by Taylor, but he's got to go. Can't sit there because he's going to get planked just like he did.
Yeah, one of the things that a lot of fighters don't seem to understand is that there's no such thing as spiking here. If you somersault and roll, it is not spiking. You can do that, and it's up to your opponent to let go of his position.
That's an excellent point. And Gatzmer is doing some quality damage here, but getting a little high.
Yeah.
So now what Taylor would want to do is clear Gatzmer's left arm over to his own right ear and begin to try to spin it into Gatzmer.
Yeah.
Whereas Gatzmer could use that arm to potentially transition to an arm bar.
Sure. Here we go, last round. A lot of respect for each other here before we go again. So whoever gets this takedown might win this fight. A little too late there with the takedown defense. I'm not sure why he brings him that way.
Yeah, to the opposite corner.
Yeah, that didn't really make sense to me. I'd be mad just for that.
Well, he got clipped a little bit earlier before that. Maybe he wasn't thinking so clearly.
Yeah, maybe he thought this was his corner.
Dwayne's got to get off his back, though, because there's no way he's going to win the fight here.
No, he just doesn't have the arsenal to win off of his back, it seems. So, yeah, he needs to get back up.
Put the feet on the hips.
Push
Gatzmer
off.
just kind of resting a bit here, maybe recovering from those shots. Danny McIntyre was calling for action.
Yeah, sometimes, wow, how about that?
Explosive use of an UPA by Taylor.
Yeah, and I love it when people use the cage because that shows that they're a little bit of aware of their surroundings. I often see a lot of fighters that don't train in the cage not fully know how and what to use it.
Yeah, if you've never been inside of the cage, you really don't understand how much of an extra tool it can be in so many different situations. On the top, you can use it to pin and control your opponent. On the bottom, you can use it to explode off of.
Yeah.
So it's really, really another tool that you have to get used to using. And if you don't have the cage experience, some things might, pass you by that veterans would catch.
And here we go now. Dwayne is really trying to put it on.
He's got to be careful here, though. Looks like Gatzmer's trying to transition to an armbar.
Yeah, he really is. And those long arms can be in trouble.
This particular scenario just jarred my memory. Taylor actually lost a point in their last fight because they were in a similar situation, and he stomped Gatzmer.
Yeah, I think he thought that he could put his foot.
Yeah.
Corner was telling him to put his foot on his face, which you should do, but you should not stomp. Putting a knee or a foot on their face is to stop their movement.
And that's what resulted in the draw, actually, was the deduction of the point.
This is one of them pretzel positions that you never really know where it's going to go.
Yeah, and again, unless you've done a ton of grappling and you feel comfortable in those type of awkward positions, you're going to be a fish out of water.
Yep, that's why you got to remember this is not kickboxing. Fighters play and do it all. And we're back at a decision again. 6 rounds, neither one of them could finish.
That's a tough fight to call.
I'm happy I'm not a judge.
Very, very close, very competitive.
And we're 3 fights in and 2 went the distance. Is that
And
WXC or what?
And 2 have been extremely competitive. Besides, the early knockout, the last 2 have been very competitive bouts.
Absolutely. Some heavy breathing out there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this though, Darnell White won't be making 135 anytime soon. He is beefed up.
Now,
he was so exciting to watch. I really want to see him back in the cage.
You know, that kid had a ton of power.
Yeah, and fearless striking. I love that because it's so rare to see fearless striking. A lot of them always save or play safe, and you can almost always watch that. But like those people that are almost, I don't want to say reckless because he's calculated still, but the way he attacked is beautiful.
And the thing about it, the kid, you know, when he first seen him inside of the WXC cage, he wasn't even 18.
Exactly.
I'm not sure how old he is right now, but he's a young buck still.
Yeah. We got a decision here, so let's find out what we got.